What if everything you thought you knew about work was wrong? What if the traditional path of trading your time for money, working diligently from 9 to 5 for 40 years, and saving for a distant retirement? This is the provocative question at the heart of Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek. It challenges the deeply ingrained societal script of deferred living, where we sacrifice our most vibrant years, hoping to enjoy a short period of freedom later. The book introduces a radical alternative, a lifestyle design where freedom, mobility, and experiences are prioritized now, not later. It's about creating a life of abundance and excitement today, rather than postponing it for an uncertain future. This new lifestyle belongs to a group Ferriss calls the new rich. Unlike the old rich, who are defined by vast fortunes and often trapped by success, the new rich measure wealth differently. Their primary currency isn't just money, it's time and mobility. They know $1 million means little without time and freedom to use it. The ultimate goal is to escape the 9-to-5 grind and build income systems requiring minimal active involvement. This frees them to pursue passions, travel, and live on their own terms, all while automated systems run in the background. The core promise: you can achieve more by doing less. Trade busy work for strategic, high-impact action. Shift from being efficient to being truly effective. Many confuse being busy with being productive. Answering emails, attending meetings, ticking tasks. Ferriss calls that a dangerous illusion. Focus on the critical few tasks that generate the biggest results and ruthlessly eliminate the rest. This isn't laziness, it's leverage and intelligence. We'll unpack the exact blueprint to make this real. We'll explore the 4 pillars: elimination, automation, delegation, and liberation. Each pillar builds on the last to help reclaim time and automate income. Our goal: a clear, actionable plan. By the end, you'll have a simple 30-day target to start immediately. Prepare to challenge your assumptions. Discover a new way to think about work, wealth, and life. The journey to your 4-hour work week starts now. At the core of the 4-hour work week is a memorable and powerful acronym: D.E.A.L. D.E.A.L, definition, elimination, automation, liberation. It's not just a clever mnemonic, it is the strategic, step-by-step framework that guides you from your current reality to a life of freedom and design. Definition is about replacing old, outdated goals with new lifestyle-serving goals. Define what being new rich looks like for you. Calculate your target monthly income, the amount you need to live your dream. Realize it's often much lower, especially if you can live anywhere. Elimination is where the real magic begins. Apply the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, to everything. 80% of results come from just 20% of efforts. Identify that vital 20% and cut the rest. Practice selective ignorance, low information diet. Say no to non-essential requests. Batch repetitive tasks like checking email into limited slots. Stop time-wasting habits and focus on what truly moves the needle. Once you've eliminated the unnecessary, the next step is automation. Build an automated business, a muse, that generates income without constant hands-on involvement. Find a niche product, often an information product, sold and delivered digitally. Systematize marketing. Systematize sales. Systematize payment processing. Systematize customer fulfillment. Use technology and well-defined processes to build a cash flow machine that runs on autopilot. Finally, we arrive at liberation, the ultimate prize. With time freed by elimination and income secured by automation, you're no longer tied to one location. Remote work, geographic arbitrage. Manage your business from afar, often with the help of virtual assistants. Liberation is the culmination. It's the freedom to travel, freedom to learn, freedom to explore, freedom to live a life not dictated by a traditional job. The first and most transformative step in the D.E.A.L framework is elimination. This is where you wage war on the unnecessary, the trivial, and the time-consuming activities that clog your days and produce minimal results. The weapon of choice in this battle is a timeless concept known as the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. Coined by Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, this principle observes that for many events, roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. In the context of work and productivity, this means that a small fraction of your efforts, about 20%, is responsible for the vast majority of your positive outcomes, or 80%. This isn't a magical formula, but a consistent pattern found across business, economics, and even nature. It's the secret to unlocking exponential efficiency. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to identify this vital 20%. Think about your job or your business. Which few activities generate the most revenue? Which clients bring in the most profit? Which tasks, if completed, make everything else easier or irrelevant? Conversely, which activities consume 80% of your time but only produce 20% of your results? These are the time wasters, the low-impact busy work, the distractions that create the illusion of being productive. The goal is to shift your focus from being merely efficient, doing things well, to being effective, doing the right things. It's about surgically removing the non-essential to create space for what truly matters, amplifying your output while drastically reducing your input. To put this into practice, start with a simple but powerful exercise. Grab a piece of paper or open a new document and create 2 columns. In the first column, list all the tasks you perform on a daily and weekly basis. Be brutally honest and thorough. In the second column, next to each task, write down the impact it has on your primary goals. Whether that's generating income, completing a key project, or advancing your career. Now, circle the top 20% of activities that are producing 80% of your desired results. These are your high-leverage tasks. At the same time, identify the bottom 80% of activities that are consuming your time with little to show for it. These are your targets for elimination. This exercise is often a startling revelation. You will likely discover that you spend an inordinate amount of time on low-value tasks like responding to non-urgent emails, attending pointless meetings, or dealing with problematic, low-profit clients. The 80-20 analysis gives you the clarity and the permission to stop doing them. It's not about neglecting your responsibilities. It's about redefining them around effectiveness. By focusing your energy exclusively on that critical 20%, you don't just work fewer hours, you produce superior results. This is the foundational mindset shift that makes the 4-hour workweek possible. It's about working smarter, not harder, and understanding that activity does not equal accomplishment. Once you've identified your high-impact tasks, the next step is to protect the time and focus to execute them. Our hyper-connected world bombards us. The biggest threat to focus, constant information deluge. We are bombarded with news, social media updates, notifications, endless digital noise. Tim Ferriss. Be productive by practicing selective ignorance. Consciously ignore information that is irrelevant, unimportant, or unactionable. Cultivate mindful ignorance. Consume only what contributes to your goals and well-being. Most news is negative, outside your control, and irrelevant to daily actions. Practice a low-information diet. Like a food diet controls intake, a low-information diet controls what you put into your mind. For 1 week, commit to a media fast. No news websites, no television news, no newspapers, no aimless social media scrolling. You may feel out of the loop at first, but truly important things reach you via friends or colleagues. The experiment reveals time and mental energy wasted, anxiety and distraction you can eliminate. This extends beyond news and social media into your professional information diet. We feel obliged to read every email, every industry report, every article shared by a colleague. Ferriss challenges that. Ask, will I use this for something immediate and important? If no, don't consume it. Skim aggressively or ignore. Ask for summaries or key takeaways for long documents. Your time is non-renewable. Become a ruthless gatekeeper. The goal isn't to become an uninformed hermit, but a strategic consumer of information. Replace reactive consumption with proactive, purposeful learning. After the detox, reintroduce only sources relevant to your high-impact 20%. Instead of browsing headlines, read a book that teaches a critical skill. Instead of scrolling feeds, listen to a podcast with actionable advice. This shift frees your mind, reduces stress, and sharpens focus, allowing you to direct your full cognitive power to what matters. Section 3. Mastering the power of no reclaiming your time. One of the most difficult but essential skills for effective elimination is learning to say no. Many of us are conditioned to be people pleasers, agreeing to requests and commitments out of a sense of obligation, guilt, or fear of missing out. We say yes to extra projects, unimportant meetings, social gatherings we don't want to attend, slowly allowing our calendars to be filled with other people's priorities. Every yes is an implicit no to something else, often the deep, focused work required for your 20% tasks. Reclaiming your time and your life requires you to become comfortable with declining requests that do not align with your goals. Saying no isn't about being rude or unhelpful. It's about being clear and respectful of your own priorities. A powerful tool for this is to stop offering vague, open-ended invitations for others to steal your time. Let's connect sometime. Keep me in the loop. Instead, be direct and set clear boundaries. If someone wants to meet, ask them for a clear agenda and objective beforehand. More often than not, the issue can be resolved with a short, concise email. Ferriss advocates for a default policy of no meetings unless they are absolutely critical for making a decision. If a meeting is unavoidable, it must have a defined agenda, a clear purpose, and a strict end time. A 60-minute meeting should be compressed to 30, and a 30-minute meeting to 15. When you need to say no, you don't have to be blunt or confrontational. You can use polite but firm scripts to decline requests gracefully. Example: thank you for thinking of me, but I'm unable to commit to that right now as I'm focused on other priorities. You don't owe anyone a lengthy explanation or an apology for protecting your time. Another effective strategy is to redirect the request. For example, I'm not the best person for this, but you might want to speak with colleague's name. This allows you to be helpful without derailing your own schedule, preserving your focus for the tasks you've identified as most important. Ultimately, mastering the power of no is about setting boundaries and training the people around you to respect them. Initially, you might face some pushback, but people quickly learn to value your time when they see that you value it yourself. Eliminating unnecessary meetings, deflecting non-essential requests, and guarding your calendar like a fortress, you create large, uninterrupted blocks of time. This is the sacred space where deep work happens, the work that produces 80% of your results. Saying no to the trivial distractions is how you say yes to a life of freedom, effectiveness, and meaningful accomplishment. It is a declaration that your time and your life are your own. Section 4. Batching and quick wins. Your first steps to freedom. After clearing your schedule by eliminating tasks and saying no, the final piece of the elimination puzzle is handling the remaining necessary but low-impact tasks with maximum efficiency. This is where batching comes in. Batching is the practice of grouping similar tasks together and executing them in a single, dedicated time block. The opposite is multitasking, switching between activities. Every time you switch tasks, your brain pays a small cognitive switching cost. Batching minimizes that cost and creates an uninterrupted workflow. Email is perfect for batching. Most people keep email open all day and react to every message. A better approach: check and process email only 2 or 3 times per day. For example, at noon and 4 p.m. During those batches, process your inbox to 0. Answer what's necessary, archive the rest. For the rest of the day, close email and turn off notifications. This transforms you from a reactive firefighter into a proactive architect of your day. The same principle applies to many recurring tasks. Phone calls. Schedule a single 1-hour block to make them all. Errands. Consolidate them into one weekly trip. Paying bills. Creating social media content. Cooking meals. Following up with clients. Predictable rhythms reduce decision fatigue and free mental bandwidth. Tasks have designated homes in your schedule, letting you stay present for high-leverage work. Week 1 Quick Wins. 3 actions. First, do the 80-20 analysis. Second, commit to a 48-hour media fast. No news, no social media. Third, implement email batching. Turn off notifications and set 2 specific times to check your inbox. These small steps give immediate, palpable results and your first taste of freedom and control. They build momentum toward automation and liberation. Section 1. From Service to System. Defining your automated muse. Once you have ruthlessly eliminated the non-essential from your life, you create a vacuum of free time. The next logical step in the D.E.A.L framework is to fill that time not with more work, but with the creation of a system that works for you. This is the pillar of automation, where you build an engine that generates income with minimal ongoing effort. Ferriss calls this automated business a muse. A muse is a venture designed from the ground up for automation and passive cash flow. It's the vehicle that separates your income from your time, allowing you to earn money whether you are working at your desk, exploring a new city, or sleeping. This is the crucial distinction between active and passive income. The goal is to move away from trading time for money, which is the model for nearly all traditional jobs and service-based businesses. If you are a consultant, a freelancer, or a coach, your income is directly capped by the number of hours you can work. To build a muse, you must find a way to decouple your earnings from your presence. Create a product that can be sold and delivered without your direct involvement in every transaction. The ideal muse is low maintenance, a few hours per week to manage, freeing you to pursue liberation. So, what makes a good muse? Ferriss outlines a few key criteria. First, centered around a niche market you understand and can reach. Focus on a specific, passionate group of customers. Not everyone. Second, the product must be automatable. This typically means a digital product, like an ebook or online course, or a physical product handled by a third-party fulfillment service. Don't be the one packing boxes or personally emailing files to customers. The entire process, from payment to delivery, must be systematized. Start by brainstorming potential products. Look at your existing skills and knowledge. What problems can you solve for others? What expertise would people pay for? Find a profitable niche and create a product that serves it. Think small and specific. Instead of a general fitness guide, consider a 12-week kettlebell program for busy fathers. This specificity makes it easier to market and automate. Your muse is your ticket to the new rich. Begin by defining a simple product-based system. Section 2. Productizing your knowledge. Creating simple information products. One of the fastest and most effective ways to create a muse is by productizing your knowledge. This means taking the expertise that is currently locked in your head and packaging it into a format that can be sold repeatedly as an information product. Info products are ideal for automation because they are typically digital, meaning their creation has a one-time cost, but they can be sold an infinite number of times with zero marginal cost of replication. Once you create the ebook, the video course, or the audio guide, it can be delivered automatically to thousands of customers without any additional effort from you. This is the epitome of creating a scalable, passive income stream. The process begins with identifying a specific problem that a specific audience has. The more painful the problem, the more willing people will be to pay for a solution. Use the expertise you identified in the previous step and think about the most common questions you get asked or the most valuable advice you can offer. For example, if you are an expert in graphic design, you could create a short ebook titled The Freelancer's Guide to Landing High-Paying Clients on Upwork. If you're a skilled gardener, you could create a video course on organic vegetable gardening for small urban balconies. The key is to be hyper-specific and results-oriented. Once you have your idea, you don't need to spend months creating a massive, comprehensive product. In fact, Ferriss advises starting with the simplest, most minimal version possible. Your goal is to create something valuable, but concise. A short ebook of 20 to 50 pages or a mini course of 5 to 10 short videos is often more than enough to provide a powerful solution to your customer's problem. This approach allows you to get your product to market quickly, test its viability, and start generating cash flow without getting bogged down in a massive project. You can always add more content or create more advanced products later based on customer feedback. The content itself should be practical, actionable, and easy to digest. Use clear language, short chapters, and step-by-step instructions. Include templates, checklists, or worksheets that help your customers implement what they've learned and achieve the promised result. Remember, people are not buying information. They are buying a transformation. They want a solution to their problem. By focusing on creating a clear, direct path from their current pain point to their desired outcome, you create a product that is not only valuable, but also easy to sell. This simple information product becomes the core asset of your automated muse. Section 3. The Autopilot Toolkit. Essential tools for automation. Creating a great product is only half the battle. The other half is building the automated system that sells and delivers it for you 24/7. Leverage technology to create a hands-off business infrastructure. You don't need to be a technical wizard. A handful of user-friendly online tools can handle almost every aspect of your business: attracting customers, processing payments, fulfilling orders. Your job is to select the right tools and connect them to create a seamless, automated workflow. This system is the engine of your muse, working tirelessly in the background while you focus on living your life. The first essential component is a simple website or landing page. This is your digital storefront, where customers learn and make a purchase. Platforms like Gumroad, Podia, or Sendowl are all-in-one solutions to create a sales page, integrate payments, and deliver products automatically. Designed for creators, set up sales and delivery in just a few hours. Your sales page should be simple: a compelling headline, clear benefits, and a prominent Buy Now button. Next, you need a way to handle payments. Modern payment processors like Stripe and PayPal. Customers can securely enter their credit card information. The payment is processed instantly, and the money is deposited into your account. This part of the system is completely automated. You no longer have to send invoices, chase payments, or manually confirm transactions. This automation frees you from time-consuming hassles, ensuring a consistent and predictable flow of cash into your bank account. Finally, you need a system for customer communication, primarily handled through email automation, an email marketing service like MailChimp or ConvertKit. When someone buys, they can be automatically added to an email list. Set up a pre-written autoresponder sequence that welcomes them, provides access to their purchase, and offers helpful tips or bonus content. This not only handles customer service automatically, but also builds a relationship with your customers, turning them into repeat buyers for future products. By combining a simple sales page, a payment processor, and email automation, you create a robust, self-sufficient system that powers your muse. Section 4. Test, measure, scale. Optimizing your cash flow machine. Launching your automated muse is not the end. It's the start of optimization. You now have a system that generates income. But to maximize it and ensure longevity, use a scientific approach. Testing, measuring, scaling. Make small, data-driven improvements for big gains over time. This isn't about more hours of work. It's about making your automated system smarter and more efficient. Continuously refine your sales funnel to raise conversions without more work. The most powerful technique, A/B testing, also called split testing. Create two versions of a single element and show them to different audience segments. Your website headline, your product price, the color of your Buy Now button. Example headline A, the ultimate guide to kettlebells. Example headline B, build lean muscle in 15 minutes a day with kettlebells. After a set period, analyze the data to see which generated more sales. Adopt the winning version and test the next element. Track key metrics, visitors, conversion rate, percent of visitors who buy, total revenue. Monitor these numbers regularly. Split testing checklist, headline, product description, images or videos, customer testimonials, pricing. A small increase in conversion rate from 1% to 2% literally doubles revenue without new visitors. Once profitable and optimized, the final step is scale. Option 1. Increase traffic to your existing offer. Option 2. Create new products for your existing audience. Now you can confidently invest in advertising like Facebook or Google Ads to drive more buyers, or launch a second, more advanced product to your list of happy customers. This cycle of testing, measuring, and scaling turns a small muse into a powerful, life-changing cash flow machine. After you have eliminated the unnecessary and automated your income with a self-sustaining muse, you will still find a few residual tasks that need human attention. These are small, repetitive, necessary activities involved in managing your automated system, handling customer service inquiries, updating website content, or managing social media. The final step in freeing your time is delegation. It's the art of outsourcing these remaining tasks, letting you remove yourself from day-to-day operations. The key to effective delegation is leveraging the global talent pool to hire a virtual assistant, a VA. A VA is a remote worker, often in a lower cost of living country, who can do administrative tasks, technical tasks, or creative tasks at an affordable hourly rate. Hiring can seem daunting, but it's a critical step toward time freedom. Many resist because they think it's faster to do it themselves, or no one can do it as well as they can. Ferriss calls this a trap that keeps you tethered to your business. Don't be the indispensable hero who does everything. Be the architect who designs a system that runs without you. Shift your mindset from doer to manager to owner. Hiring a VA for a few hours a week is low risk, high reward. It buys back your time to focus on strategy or simply enjoy your freedom. Start by identifying tasks to delegate. Make a list of time-consuming, low-impact tasks you dislike or aren't good at. Good starting points: managing your email inbox, scheduling appointments, performing online research, managing social media accounts, or handling basic customer support. Choose one or two simple, well-defined tasks to start to test the waters without overwhelming yourself or the VA. Your first hire is a learning experience to build confidence and refine your management. Find VAs on Upwork, onlinejobs.ph, or virtual assistant agencies. Create a detailed job post describing the task, the skills required, and the expected outcome. To filter for detail-oriented candidates, include a specific instruction in the post. For example, ask them to put a particular word in the subject line. This test weeds out applicants who don't follow instructions. From those who pass, select a few and give them a small, paid test project. Use the test to evaluate their skills, communication, and reliability before committing long-term. Section 3. Unchaining the Desk: The Principles of Geographic Liberation. With your time freed by elimination and your income secured by automated systems and delegated systems, you arrive at liberation, the final pillar of the D.E.A.L framework. This is the grand prize, Liberation means breaking the chains that tie you to a single physical location. It's the freedom to live anywhere in the world, to travel for weeks or months at a time, or to work from a coffee shop, a beach, or a mountain cabin. This is not about a 2-week vacation. It's about redesigning your life so work fits your lifestyle, not the other way around. Geographic liberation is the ultimate expression of wealth for the new rich. The first step toward liberation is to prove you can work remotely effectively, especially in a traditional job. You don't have to quit your job immediately. Instead, negotiate a remote work arrangement by showing your productivity increases when you're outside the office. Start by proposing a 1 or 2 day a week trial. During this time, make sure your output is measurably higher than in the office. Use the time you save on commuting and office distractions to deliver exceptional results. Once you've proven effectiveness, gradually negotiate for a fully remote position. If you've already built an automated muse, the path to liberation is much more direct. Your business is already designed to run without your physical presence. The key now is to prepare for a mobile lifestyle, the right gear and infrastructure. Your primary tool is a lightweight laptop with good battery life. You also need a reliable way to stay connected to the internet. This could mean using international data plans on your smartphone, purchasing local SIM cards in each country you visit, or investing in a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. Redundancy is key. Always have a backup internet option so a poor connection never disrupts your business. A core principle is geographic arbitrage. Earn in a strong currency, like US dollars or euros, while living and spending in a country with a much lower cost of living. Your $4,000 target monthly income might be standard in a Western city, but it could afford you a life of luxury in Thailand, Portugal, or Colombia. This arbitrage dramatically increases the power of your income. Save more, work less, or enjoy a higher quality of life. Liberation isn't just about travel. It's about intelligently designing your life to maximize freedom and opportunity. Section 1. The Blueprint Revisited. Your 30-day action plan. We have now journeyed through the entire D.E.A.L framework, the 4-pillar blueprint for redesigning your life and escaping the 9-to-5 trap. We started with definition, where you replace the outdated goal of a deferred retirement with the new rich ideals of time and mobility. Then we moved to elimination, the crucial first act of applying the 80-20 rule to mercilessly cut out the tasks and distractions that consume your time for little reward. We explored automation, the process of building a self-sustaining muse that generates income on autopilot. Finally, we covered delegation and liberation, where you remove yourself from operations and unchain yourself from a single location, achieving true freedom. These 4 pillars are not just abstract concepts. They are a sequential, actionable strategy for profound life change. The power of this framework lies in its logical progression. You cannot automate a process that is cluttered with inefficiencies, which is why elimination must come first. You cannot achieve liberation if your income is tied to the hours you work, which is why automation is essential. And you cannot truly free yourself if you are still bogged down in minor operational details, which is why delegation is the final key that unlocks the door. Each step builds upon the last, creating a powerful momentum that carries you from a life of conventional work to one of extraordinary design. The 4-hour work week is not a fantasy. It is the result of a deliberate and systematic re-engineering of your relationship with work, time, and money. To transform this knowledge into reality, the book encourages you to begin with a simple 30-day plan. The goal is not to achieve a complete 4-hour work week in a month, but to take concrete steps that prove the model works and build a foundation for future success. This plan is your immediate call to action, a way to move from passive learning to active doing. It breaks down the intimidating prospect of a total life overhaul into small, manageable milestones. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and this 30-day plan maps out your first few crucial steps on the path toward a new life of freedom and abundance. Your mission for the next 30 days is to implement a quick win from each of the core pillars. First, focus on elimination. Use the 80-20 analysis to identify and eliminate at least 3 time-consuming, low-impact tasks from your weekly schedule. Second, take a step toward automation. Begin brainstorming or outlining your first simple information product. Third, dip your toes into delegation. Identify one repetitive task and hire a virtual assistant for a small, one-time project. Finally, plan for liberation. Research a destination for a 1-week remote work trial trip. These small actions will give you your first taste of the freedom this system provides and create the momentum for lasting change. Section 2. The first step is the hardest: a call to action. The principles of the 4-hour workweek are more than a business strategy. They offer a fundamental shift in perspective. The biggest barrier isn't resources or opportunity. It's the self-imposed mental limits we carry. We've been conditioned to believe success requires sacrifice. Busyness equals importance. Freedom is a prize reserved for retirement. Tim Ferriss challenges those limiting beliefs. He urges you to question the default path and have the courage to define success on your own terms. Tools and tactics are secondary to the decision to design your life. Making this change can feel daunting. It requires stepping outside your comfort zone and challenging the expectations of those around you. Friends may not understand. Family may not understand. Colleagues may not understand. The journey starts with small, incremental changes. You don't need to quit your job and move to Bali tomorrow. Start with a low-information diet for 48 hours. Batch your email into 2 slots a day. Each small change is a proof of concept. It shows a different way is possible and builds confidence to take bigger leaps. Small changes compound over time. Eliminate 1 pointless meeting and free an hour a week. 52 hours a year, more than a full work week. Automate a small income stream that makes $500 a month. Hire a VA for 5 hours a week and get back 20 hours a month. These minor adjustments create a snowball effect that transforms your reality. Freedom isn't one giant leap. It's the sum of many small, deliberate steps. The time for hesitation is over. The blueprint is in your hands. The only thing between you and greater freedom is action. Choose one thing from this summary and commit to it this week. Perform the 80-20 analysis. Write down 3 tasks to eliminate. Outline a 1-page product idea. Post a job for a small task on Upwork. The first step is the hardest and the most important. It's the step that turns a dream into a plan. Take that step today. Freedom, mobility, adventure are waiting for you to claim them.